What if I told you that one of America's most effective tools for fighting hunger, delivering medicine, and saving lives abroad isn't just about helping others, it's also supporting American farmers, creating jobs here at home, and pushing back against China's rising global influence? That tool is USAID, but right now it's at risk. And if it's dismantled, the fallout won't just be felt overseas, it'll hit our economy, our security, and our standing in the world. Let's dig into why this matters and why it should matter to you. For many American farmers, USAID is more than just another buyer. It's a crucial part of their economic stability. Unlike commercial exports, USAID food aid isn't tied to market swings or trade disputes. It provides a consistent source of demand, especially during downturns. Nick Lewandowski, the executive director for the Kansas Farmer Union, said farming is unpredictable, prices fluctuate, weather is unreliable, and costs keep rising. Programs like USAID help create some stability, not just for farmers, but for the entire supply chain. The economic impact doesn't stop at the farm. Once purchased, these crops are processed, packaged, and shipped from ports in states like Louisiana and Texas, supporting thousands of jobs in transportation, warehousing, and food production. Despite this, USAID food aid has often been targeted for budget cuts, and recently the Trump administration has taken drastic steps to restructure it. An executive order was issued to pause all U.S. foreign assistance programs pending a 90-day review, disrupting numerous USAID initiatives worldwide and U.S. jobs. The agency, once responsible for a vast network of international aid programs, has seen its staff cut by thousands, leaving its future uncertain with only 300 staff members out of 10,000 initial employees worldwide. While reducing foreign aid is often framed as a cost-saving measure, the reality is more complicated. Cutting these programs doesn't just reduce international assistance, it removes a significant source of economic activity right here in the US. Farmers, port workers, truck drivers, and entire supply chains once tied to USAID food aid are now left without a crucial pillar of stability. USAID is often viewed through the lens of international aid, but its impact stretches far beyond that. It's not just about helping other countries, it's a key part of America's own agricultural and economic system, as well as a way to protect its interest across the globe. To understand the broader global impact, it's important to recognize that China is steadily expanding its influence through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, offering loans and infrastructure projects to developing nations. For countries that once relied on US aid, China's growing presence presents an appealing alternative. As these nations turn to Beijing, the shift has the potential to reshape trade relationships and political alliances, gradually moving them further from American interests. Take the Philippines, for example. US aid programs have helped the country grow its economy, improve its schools, and build stronger communities. This support has also helped the Philippines stay independent, pushing back against China's attempts to gain more control in the region. This has helped the Philippines stay independent from China, standing up to economic pressure and territorial threats in the South China Sea. But without USAID's involvement, that independence could be at risk, leaving a strategic US ally more vulnerable to Beijing's economic incentives and military expansion. And this isn't just about foreign aid, it's about safeguarding a key economic and strategic partnership that directly benefits the United States. The Philippines is a major trade partner, a hub for American businesses, and a critical ally in maintaining stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Investments in its growth aren't just an act of goodwill, they're a calculated effort to ensure that US influence and economic interests remain strong in one of the world's most contested geopolitical arenas. But USAID's impact goes even further. It's a cornerstone of global stability. In regions where hunger, poverty, and inequality go unaddressed, economies can collapse, creating fertile ground for extremism and conflict. USAID works to prevent these crises by supporting struggling nations before they reach a breaking point. Supporters argue this proactive approach reduces government spending in the long run, while critics warn that cutting these programs could create a power vacuum, one that nations like China and Russia are all too ready to fill. The choice is clear: invest in prevention now or pay a much steeper price later. USAID has historically been one of the most cost-effective tools for promoting global stability and protecting American interests. Cutting it may save money in the short term, but the long-term costs, economic, strategic and humanitarian, could be far greater. The question isn't just about budgets, it's about the kind of world we want to live in, and the role America wants to play in shaping it. What happens if USAID is dismantled? Farmers lose a major buyer, ports see a drop in activity, factories face shutdowns, and as America steps back, China steps in to fill the void. This isn't just a loss for those who depend on USAID's aid, it's a blow to America's economy, security, and global influence. USAID isn't just about helping others, it's about helping us. It keeps American farmers in business, supports jobs at home, and ensures the US remains a global leader. It's a tool for preventing crises before they start and countering the growing influence of competitors like China. The reality is, USAID is more than aid, it's a strategic investment in America's future. No program is perfect, but the cost of losing USAID far outweighs the cost of maintaining it. So, the next time you hear about USAID, remember it's not just about what we give, it's about what we gain. Stability, security, and a stronger America, and that's something worth protecting. If you want more insights into how economic policies and businesses impact your daily life, hit that subscribe button, because understanding the economy means understanding how it shapes your job, your finances, and your future.